Chaos.
Alright, how we all doing, everybody? This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. Welcome to the stream. We got Queen Bee, Turtle P, and a graphic designer bot here on the stream tonight. Looking forward to it. I think this is the first time, maybe not. I think it's the first time, maybe, that Turtle has seen the Halloween setup behind me with the cool flashing lights. Of course, ironically, this is not a Halloween stream, but rather a Disney Speedstorm stream. But, I mean, you can still have a few frights here and there. Maybe they added some... what was that movie? Nightmare Before Christmas courses? Probably not. I'm just making stuff up. But either way, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining, everybody. Asuko Hitagi 9. Actually, pretty convincing name. Maybe you're not a bot, but we'll find out momentarily, I'm sure. Because I know how these things go. And they usually do begin with something like, I followed you on Twitter and appreciate a follow back, just usually in different terms. Alright, cool. I actually didn't know that they had... stats like this. I also thought I had played more than freaking 9 hours of this game, but whatever. What do we have? My rank is usually where you can find like some potential goodies. The game is not very good about telling you like what you've unlocked. Like you have to like really hunt that shit down. But anyway, let's go ahead. We'll start with a little single player mode. The world map usually is where you find some new content. Hey, look at that new content. Maybe. Meet Mickey Mouse. I would say I've already met Mickey Mouse, but that's just me. What else we got? Navigate. Hold on. It says 5 out of 6 completed. What wasn't completed? That's our Monsters Inc. Tournament. Mickey and Friends. That's new. I also want the Lucky Rabbit. Okay, that must be to promote, what's that game? Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I'm doing pretty well. What's going on? I can't enter it, can I? Because I need one of those 2 characters. Well, I might at least be able to see the courses during some gameplay. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Long day at work today. Honestly, a little tired, but still feeling pretty good about just everything going on. Really, I don't have any of these any of these guys unlocked. I could swear I had one Frozen character, whether it was Olaf or Kristoff. I don't know. What's this in the background? It's like some, like, freaking whatever. Aladdin? I don't have any Aladdin people? I don't have freaking Aladdin or Jasmine? What? So what can I play in a single player mode? Say, I know I've got at least Wazowski. Let's at least try something here. Let's try a Pro Cup as Wazowski.
Everything I need to win right here.
Yeah, we'll see. Everything you need to win except an additional eyeball. How you doing, B? How things going there? I saw your Sonic Lego setup. Pretty cool, I must admit. Alright, here we go. A little Grand Prix action here. This game sort of uses the, what is it, PS5, like, adaptive triggers. After playing Astrobot, though, nothing really feels the same as far as that goes. Like, you really get a feel of what this controller is capable of when you play Astrobot. I mean, this game uses it a little bit. You feel sort of like a little resistance on the accelerator on certain surfaces, but it's nothing. I mean, I feel like racing games could really do a lot with the adaptive triggers. Some do. Need for Speed Unbound comes to mind as a newer racing game that uses those rumble features and things. Oh, this is a Jungle Book course. This isn't even Monsters Inc. related. We'll see how I do right now. Been a good day. Well, that's what we like to hear. I still, you know, I gotta pace myself. It's only October 3rd, so I can't do like all Halloween games all month long. Now, when we started with 2, we had 2 pretty good streams there: Pumpkin Jack, Blood Rain. 2 classics. May or may not see them again before the end of the month. We'll see. You know, still want to get the regulars in there. Ouch. Regulars. The regular ouches. Still want to get those in there and, you know, have some fun with that. But, of course, we're going to have some new games as well. Lollipop Chainsaw, hoping to add to the mix. Resident Evil, among others. The Quarry, which is a horror game we started last year. Didn't get very far in it, so we'll check that out. Classic Doom. Okay. I don't know if it's really... I mean, it's not scary. I don't know if it's something that would come to mind, but... Could be. I actually have a pretty good idea for the Halloween retro episode. Not that it'll be on Halloween, but it's a Halloween themed one. Wow, I'm in last place, man. I suck. Hey, yo. Yeah, classic Doom where you're walking around. It's like all pixels. You're just going through like little hallways. That's me shooting demons in blocky 2.5D. Wow. All right, I got my ass kicked by this freaking first race. Ooh, is this a new course? No, okay. Maybe. Could be. Hey, what's going on, Chads? How you doing tonight? Thank you for tuning in. That game scared me so much as a kid. I had a lot of floppy disks. Ooh. Oh, there you go, then. In honor of B's repressed childhood memories. Oh, there's only 1 lap? Alright. It's all foggy, too. Whoa, alright. Not much room for error here, if any at all. Woo! Hey, yo. Floppy disk, though. That's old school. I forgot they put games on floppy disks. Floppy disks can only hold, what, like 2 megabytes, 1.5 megabytes, something like that? They would have had to really... Well, old games were smaller. It really is spooky month. Yeah, how you doing, man? And, Turtle P, I know you've been on a couple streams more recently, but not too many. Hopefully things are going well with you, and I'm getting excited for this time of year. Halloween, of course. I mean, it's not right around the corner, but like 4 weeks away or so. Trying to redecorate the setup behind me, as you can see. For a little bit, for a little while. It's kind of what I like about the holidays. It's like any holiday, even like when it's not like I'm not playing like a scary game right now. I'm not doing anything Halloween specific, but you still have the presence of Halloween right there. Oh my god, that was awful. Do you know Doom 1 and 2 will be released with a bad? Oh, there you go. Hey, what's going on, Randy? Unpredictable. I feel like unpredictable is like it can be good or bad. I'm scared. What are you scared of? Oh, what, because I'm on camera? I mean, that is pretty terrifying. All right, I don't even know why I'm still bothering racing in this Grand Prix. I've finished 8th in both of the first 2. Race number 3 coming down the pipe right now.
May the best monster win.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Nobody races like Gaston. It was released. Oh, it was released. Well, see, I don't, you know, if I was going to go that route, and I'm not saying I will or won't, but if I was going to go the route of playing Doom for a future retro episode, I'd play as close to the original as I could, probably via emulator. I'm sure the remake probably looks and sounds better, but that's not the point of the Retromania. I have no idea why I'm so bad at this game tonight, but we'll find out maybe eventually. Hey, yo. Games get his ass kicked at a kid's game more right now. Oof. Oof. Alright, how you doing, Randy? Nice to see you again. A couple streams in a row now. Randy here at the helm. One of the many people here. Chad's, Blue the Turtle, Queen Bee. I don't know, that graphics person, like, just kind of took off. And, like, I don't even, like, let them get to their spiel now. I just kind of call them out before it even starts, and next thing I know, they're gone. Like, never. You notice you didn't hear from them again? After we were all just kind of, like, douches to them. I didn't forget Randy. I don't think I did. That's why I said we got Randy here with other people. You know, oh, okay, we got a final lap. Can't have me finish 7th place. I don't want to get my hopes up too high here. Yo, getting some extra boost is not really going to help me when I'm this far behind, but I mean, I guess I'll take what I can get. Yo. This might be a short single-player session. There's really not much else I can do right now. I mean, I've got freaking ouch. I've got freaking, like, nothing I can play that's unlockable or whatever, or that I haven't already played. Like, bragging about the fact that I might finish in 7th place. No, they really don't. Once they realize they can't get your money, which they should realize right away. Oh, are you serious? Somebody burst ahead of me. You didn't let me have 7th place. What a fucking sadistic game this is for a Disney game. It's a lot of Disney. This is why I don't have any confidence. My god, I'm fighting tooth and nail with Sully. I thought you were supposed to be my friend, Sully. I've seen Monsters, Inc. I know how it goes. Crap, this is sad. My god, I still barely held on to 7th. It was fun. It was fun, yeah. I wish they did stay a little longer. I mean, it never lasts long. Oh, 1 point. Chip 1 point in the old jar there. Race 4-4 coming up, and I'm sure that'll go just splendidly. Ooh. Okay, that's Little Mermaid music. It's still, like, kind of remixed, but that I can see. There was, like, one Little Mermaid remix where I'm like, it doesn't even sound anything close to it. Alright, Wazowski, what you got? We'll find out right now. Whoa, alright. Can't wait to lose this one. This is another 2-lapper, so feeling that excitement now. All I gotta do is finish in first and hope everyone else somehow simultaneously finishes in last. More impossible odds right now. Anybody here like big Halloween fans? Like actually, like I know my friends Toaster and Rem are big Halloween fans. Anyone here like really celebrate it, really get into it? I feel like I sort of do. I kind of just do it to kind of be part of it. Like, oh, look, it's Halloween time. I'm going to do the Halloween thing. But, like, you know, you put me to a lie detector test, I'm probably going to just be like, yeah, I like Halloween, but it's not like amazing. Like, it's a good holiday. I think the last few years it's been a little bit more fun. It still doesn't, it's not never going to compare to how it felt as a kid. It wasn't even just the candy. It was like the thing with the whole, you know, costume and everything. Like, I really believed I was these characters, you know? When I was a kid, I would dress up as Sonic and ninjas and pirates and all this fun stuff. And, like, I really believed, you know, like, yeah, the candy was great, too, but it was just fun going on this little candy adventure, so to speak, you know? And now it's just kind of like, all right, yeah, I wear a costume and I do my streams or whatever, but it's more symbolic. It's like, you know, the nostalgia factor is there, but, you know, that doesn't mean it's necessarily good. It's kind of like my whole thing about like remakes versus new games. It's like every Halloween feels like a remake, you know? It's like, oh, we remastered the old Halloween, but it's still kind of the same thing. Doesn't really do anything different, but that's fine, you know? That's what Halloween is. It's a good holiday, not a great one, but it's up there. Do I have a costume? I don't officially, but I do have an idea for one, and I am going to probably get on that, but yeah, I mean, Halloween is a weird one for me, because I talk about it, you know, obviously I partake in it. I don't dislike it, but it's something that was a huge part of my life, and I mean huge, back when I was maybe, I don't know, 5, 10 years old, and then after that, maybe 12, 13, the very latest, I was still into it, and then I was still like, you know, I can't say, I say I'm not into it, and yet here I am doing streams with, you know, colorful lights behind me and costumes and all this, so I mean, obviously I'm not out of it. Sounds like a bummer? No, I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about what he said. I'm saying I'm not trying to be a bummer. I'm just trying to tell everybody that, you know, I really appreciate Halloween for what it can be and what it was. And I still have a decent time on Halloween. I still make the videos and everything. God damn. Why didn't they even let me finish this race? Like, I was obviously out of it for a long-ass time. Halloween is not really a thing. It's more of a holiday where you go. But that actually is, like, I mean, I don't know every country, but, like, a lot of countries, so I think it's like Day of the Dead or something. There's different traditions involving that, where you pay respects to your departed. You know, I think Mexico has something, or I don't want to just say Mexico, any like Hispanic tradition, like the Day of the Dead. I'm gonna mess this up. I saw Coco. Okay, that's all I know. I love me a Snickers. Yeah, Snicker bars are pretty good. Of course, I got Halloween candy loaded up. I like basically buy Halloween candy under the guise of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hand this out to the kids, and it's like, yeah, we don't get that many kids. Like, I'm gonna hand it out to 10 kids. The rest of it's for me. Like, yeah, I'll give it to the kids, but there's not that many kids. I can't give away to people that aren't there, so whoops. Looks like I bought too much candy. Whoopsies. Okay, here we go. I knew there was, like, more stuff, like, in here. Day of Souls. Okay, yeah, like, everyone has, like, a different interpretation of it, and, like, I think that's kind of cool, honestly. Alright, who the hell is this asshole? Do I have to play as him? I guess I have to because he's like the only pirate character I have. I love how it makes you play, like, if you're playing at a pirate level, it makes you play as a pirate character. Like, God forbid, like, Mickey Mouse or something, like, partakes in the pirate level. We can't have that. Disney's not about crossing over, except when they do all the time. Yeah, the candy part's great. I have no idea how any of these things equate, by the way. Like, with Halloween, like, A Day of the Dead, it's about costumes and candy and, like, fun stuff. And, like, all that other stuff. It's like, how does that all go together? Like, I don't really get that at all. But, here it is. And I will say, out of all the things, that is something about Halloween I give it a lot of credit for. Like, it's a weird-ass holiday. And that's why I like it. Like, you know, I'll give it that. Like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, a lot of things I do. It's like, okay, it's about candy and spooks, and it's like, what does that have to do with anything? It's time for me to watch Hubie Halloween. That's what it's time for. Like, I have more fun with the Halloween movies. Like, I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, movies about Halloween are interesting more than the day itself. Like, there's a feel to Halloween that I can appreciate, but I myself don't feel it, if that makes sense. Like, there's great Christmas movies too, but like, I don't need the Christmas movies to tell me how to feel about Christmas. Like, I'm naturally Christmas inclined. That's just how I am. Halloween, like, I feel like I need some help. Like, you know, like, I need to put those Halloween movies on to get me in the spirit, kind of feel my way out. You know what I mean? Like, it's still, I have some passion for it. Like, I get passionate about a lot of things. So that's not really a stretch, but yeah, like, I need the movies and, like, the Halloween music, kind of that atmosphere, but I feel like it's all kind of manufactured, you know? Not that Christmas doesn't have that, too, but, like, I feel like with Halloween, I have to really kind of will myself into it, you know? And it's not a bad thing, you know? There are worse things to do than to celebrate a cool Halloween. I'm not going to complain about that. But if I'm being honest, like I said, I have to kind of push myself a little bit. Not a lot, but I'm not going to just get excited about Halloween. I'm not one of these people who, like, in July is, like, ready to put the jack-o'-lantern out. Like, I'm just not. Like, half the time I don't even remember to do all the Halloween decorating stuff. I'm like, oh shit, it's Halloween, I should probably do something. Halloween always feels like it comes too fast compared to Christmas. Like, the wait for Christmas always feels like it's so much longer. But the wait for Halloween, I'm like, oh, it's Halloween already? Like, I always, like, I get that feeling. Like, when it gets closer to Halloween, I'm just like, it's Halloween again? Like, wasn't it just Halloween? I was like, it's like, okay, yeah, cool, it's Halloween again. But, you know, I don't know if that's just because it's more my periphery, where it's Christmas is, like, always right in my crosshairs. Like, I guess that is what it is. I mean, it's like the same thing if you're waiting for a game to come out. Like, when I was all excited for Astrobot to come out, it's like, people who don't know what that game is, they didn't give a shit. Like, they just lived their lives as usual. So Astrobot came and went. You know, people have different interests. Same with other games. Like, you know, there's games people are waiting for now, like the release of the new, I don't know, we'll say GTA or something. And, like, I'm not going to care about it, but it's this big event to other people. That's kind of like what Halloween is to me. Like, it's a big event to other people, but to me, I'm just kind of like, oh, it's here again. Like, I still care about it, but... And that was kind of a shitty comparison when I think about it, because, I mean, I like Halloween enough. It's not like something where I just ignore it happening, but... It is kind of like I'm not a huge fan of it, therefore it doesn't impassion me as much, if that makes sense. Like, I still enjoy it, but I'm not, like, counting down the days. So that's why when it finally gets here, when it does get here, I'm kind of like, oh, it's here. Like every other holiday that's in my top whatever, I feel like there's, like, this big build-up toward it, which obviously I kind of build into that, but with Halloween, it just kind of is here. It's like, okay, it's Halloween, let's go. Like, it's a good feeling, don't get me wrong. I like the Halloween thing kind of coupled with the autumn, you know, the turning of the leaves, the whole thing. As a package, it's a decent holiday. Solid, like, 8 out of 10 holiday, I'd say. Now, let's read some of these comments that I might have missed during the race, because I was too busy kicking some ass over here. For some reason, it's believed October is the month that bridges. Yeah, I've heard that as well. And, I mean, I guess that's why it's technically called All Hallows Eve, and then November 1st is All Saints Day. So, like, that last day of October into the first day of November. Which, for me, the first day of November is Christmas Central Day. That's another thing. Halloween was never a big thing here in the UK, but it's getting more popular. All right, good for Halloween in the UK. We're getting there. A few years we'll have caught up, maybe. We'll see. Hey, what's going on, Crow? Yo, bro. Yo, Crow. Halloween rules in America. I don't know if I go as far as rules, but yeah, we push it pretty hard. I'm not going to lie. And that's what I mean about being kind of like a... I don't want to say a spectator, because I do take part in it, but I do feel like I'm more of a spectator in Halloween. Whereas Christmas, I'm like front and center. Halloween, I'm like, I watch it. You know, like I'm in it a little bit. It's like when you were in high school and they had like the pep rally, like you were in the back kind of watching it, like you weren't like front and center, but you still appreciated it. That's how I'm about Halloween. It's like, let the cheerleaders of Halloween do their thing, and I'm not saying that condescendingly. I honestly mean that. Like, let the people who are Halloween fans do that, and I like it. But I'm not going to be that person. I'm just not. Ooh, that's a good question. See, why don't we get more interesting questions like that? Because that's a good question. You know, if you guys really want me to open up about stuff, one easy way to do it is to mention holidays. It doesn't even have to be like favorite or least favorite, but just like actual holidays and things. Because I get very passionate about holidays and events. Favorite Halloween costume? There's actually a few. Like in the more modern era, which I consider like the last 10 years or so, definitely Venom from Spider-Man, because actually I might even have that. I have a whole bag here with old Halloween masks. I'm not going to wear them all right now, but this freaking Venom costume. I have a lot of fond memories of this Venom. This is actually a pretty hideous mask. They've since made better costumes of Venom. But yeah, this is Venom. I'm not really going to put it all the way on, but you can kind of see where that would be Venom. It's pretty scary, right? Thing also smells like the worst latex. Plus on Rosh Hashanah. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's when we get into the silly questions. And I mean, I get that was supposed to be a joke, but I'm saying, like, that's when I kind of tune out the questions. But, favorite holiday, if I had to really narrow it down, and this is going to sound really random because it's not a real character. I've actually been Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, who is a real character. But then, a few years later, I was a character called the Skull Ninja. And I feel like the Skull Ninja is like one of my favorite costumes of all time, even though it's just a costume. Like, it's just a green ninja costume with like a skull on the mask and skulls on the... It's the most generic, like, 10-year-old boy costume ever. Like, it's like, I'm the Skull Ninja. Like, I'm not just a ninja, I'm the Skull Ninja. But there's no such thing. Like, it's not like this was based on a movie or a comic or anything. There's no such thing as the Skull Ninja. But, like, I love that costume for some reason. I mean, if I had to pick, like, a real character, probably Spider-Man, because I was Spider-Man, too. Like, I had some great costumes in the late 90s, early 2000s. The Skull Ninja mask. Yep, the Skull Ninja mask and the costume. You know what? If I could find the Skull Ninja mask, I could probably still fit in the mask. I was, like, 11 years old for that. But, yeah, no, like I said, it was the most, like, juvenile boy costume, you know, plastic sword, the green and black and the skull icons all over it. It's like, I'm the Skull Ninja, all hail Halloween or whatever. Yeah, let's see what nonsense I can claim here. So, like, that's the stuff. I had a lot of good costumes, though. I'm not even, like now, I'm not saying I have bad costumes now, but, like, when I was a kid, like, I really got into it. And, hey, what's going on, Ram? We're talking a little Halloween, which is right up your alley. When I was a kid, I really got into Halloween. I was actually Sonic the Hedgehog one year, which you would think it would be instantly my favorite costume of all time. But it actually was not a very good costume. Even I realized it at the time. It was like this cheap plastic Sonic mask. And, like, the bodysuit was like... It's hard to explain. It was almost like an ad for the game. Like, it just had, like, Sonic 3 on it or something. Like, you didn't really look like Sonic in it other than the mask, which was just this cheap plastic. Like, if it was a really good Sonic costume, which is kind of funny because now they actually do make Sonic costumes because of the movies. It was good, don't get me wrong. Like, I loved that Halloween. I think it was like Halloween 96 or 97, somewhere in that range. This was before I was really filming anything, so there's no video of it. We got some Halloween mist, though, that's about to come our way and probably obscure the vision. But yeah, no, that was a really good question, to be honest, Shads. Like, because I could really, like, I could really go on and on about favorite Halloween costumes, their meaning, and things like that. Like, I would say the Skull Ninja probably wins, but Venom, which was 2015, so I was, not that. I was in my 20s, maybe even late 20s. Why can't I find the button for this? I got so many rewards on this damn Stream Deck. First world problems. Alright, here we go. Fire off the fog, and then wait for the stream to freeze for 10 minutes. Alright, cool. That was fun. I do enjoy firing off the fog and then the whole stream crashing and going to hell. Anyway, more right now. Yeah, my day's going pretty well. Time you dress up at a New Year's party. Okay. I know there are costume parties besides Halloween. What was the theme, though? If you don't mind my asking. Alright, this person. Can I just claim my rewards, please? Oh, good. I unlocked the motto, you know not what it means to take me on. Oh, now I can live. Now I can sleep happy knowing I unlocked that. No, I'm not gonna buy anything to unlock nonsense. Oh, good, a free dog. That was my other question, basically. It was like, hey, what did you dress up as? Well, because movie characters covers a lot. It says free, but I guess free doesn't mean free anymore. Whatever, let's just keep moving here.
You shall find none more.
I guess I really just have to play as this guy no matter what. That's a little discouraging. Elizabeth Swan. Oh, isn't she from Pirates of the Caribbean?
You have my gratitude.
Or am I thinking of somebody else? Probably thinking of somebody else. I never really saw those movies.
If I may.
More right now. I was a pirate a long time ago. Obviously not Elizabeth Swan, but
I will win this.
isn't that her right there actually? Or see, I don't know if that's.
Surprise.
Oh, there you go. That's sanitary. People say bullocks in the UK. I like to think people say bullocks. Like that was bullocks. What a load of bullocks that was. I'm just gonna say they say that. I don't think they really do. It's funnier for me to think more right now. Okay, sweet. So it was her. Okay. Keira Knightley. That like one movie I saw. I think I saw like one of them out of the 5 they made or whatever. Ooh, that was a nice throw of the bomb. A little slow-mo there too, just for a little extra epic action there. I got gloves for my glove action figure. Ouch. Alright. Well, we got some good fun times coming here. I do enjoy playing this game, and it just felt like a good time to play it for whatever freaking reason. I don't know. More right now. Whoa. Yo. Whoa, watch out. Yeah, get fucked. So now it seems like a more fair race. I don't know why I was like in 8th place as freaking Mike Wazowski before. Like, now I'm at least like competitive. More than competitive. I'm in the race. I have a chance. I actually have a chance. Final lap. I just wish I didn't have to keep playing as Will Turner. Such a generic name. Like, I know he was in a Disney movie, but like, the legendary Will Turner of all the characters from Disney lore, Will Turner's the one that everyone will never remember. More right now.
Too bad.
Whoa! Alright. Don't worry about that pesky camera coming up. Pirates of the Caribbean, or as they call them in the Caribbean, pirates. More right now.
We have an crew.
Watch out. This little disc thing. One show I've been watching, I think I've mentioned this in a couple streams, that's like a Halloween-themed show, is the Wednesday Addams show. Well, Wednesday, just called Wednesday. With Jenna Ortega. It's actually really good. I thought I'd at least like it, but I've actually gotten really into it. I'm only like 4 episodes in so far, but good show. I'm not gonna say it's like one of my favorite things of all time, but like I got intrigued by seeing her in Beetlejuice 2. I thought she did a good job as that character, and I'm like, you know what? I think she'd be really good as the main character in the show. She is. Now, I was always kind of an Addams Family fan, even though the show's only loosely based on that show, but don't know if anyone else has seen that show. It's pretty good. Would recommend if you're into kind of like it's creepy. It's not like a horror show, but yeah, it's got some like creepy elements and stuff from what I've seen so far. More right now. Is there any level in this that's not a pirate level? Ooh, a rewards box. Oh, hell yeah. Let's claim those rewards. Upgrade coins times 800. Hell yeah. Return to the village.
I assure you I am up to
Okay,
the
for
task.
some reason I can play as Mulan.
Great honor to us.
Like, I can also play as this guy. Like, the selection of characters here is either Pirates of the Caribbean or Mulan characters.
Leave this in my command.
Well, I've been doing well, Sim, so I guess I
Where
gotta
did you
see
get
this.
this?
What? Jaws 3? I knew they made a Jaws 3, but I had no desire to see anything besides the first Jaws, which I don't even want to see that. But if I had to pick one, I would see the first one. Because at least that is like a classic. Speaking of classics,
This is wonderful.
This is the greatest
This is
thing.
wonderful.
This is the greatest thing I've ever done.
You don't even
actually,
have
that's
to
really
go.
funny. I was just talking about the Venom costume. That's me in the Venom costume without the mask. That's really funny.
Here to take the lead.
I did not
I'll
plan that.
find you any day.
Ma! Ma!
That's me over my Nani's house on Halloween night of 2015. So about 9 years ago. God, it's It's so weird to think, you know, like, and I consider Halloween 2015 like one of the best Halloweens, especially of the quote-unquote modern era. It really did kind of recapture that magic, if only for like a night. Mainly because I love Venom. Similarly, I love Beetlejuice, so I love being him in 2022. Like, there's just not that many characters I really get that passionate about anymore. He looks so different. Thank you. And, I mean, yes, I was younger there. I wasn't that much younger. I was, 27, 26, I don't know, 9 years ago. Like, I don't really think, I think there was a point, like, if you saw me before my 20s, yeah, I looked a lot different, like 18, 19, maybe even, like, to 25. I think, like, since 25, I've looked roughly the same, but then again, I'm me, so I kind of just get used to myself. Yeah, I mean, I could maybe put on a little weight, but I don't think I look that much different. Now I don't know how to feel. I feel all conscious now. I feel like that time where Big Mac asked me about, like, my hair or something. He's like, what would you do if you had more hair? I'm like, do I not have hair? Like, he thought I was, like, balding. Like, yeah, I'm not, not as much hair as, like, when I was 20, but I still have a decent head of hair. I'm like, am I that old? Like, my hair is gone? And it's just like, okay, I guess I look drastically different, and I have little to no hair. Like, cool. I'm glad I can do these streams to have a midlife crisis during them. I'm now, I'm not delusional. Like, I know that I'm getting older, and I'm, probably even my early streams from 5 years ago, I probably looked different. Like, my first stream ever, like 2019, I probably looked like I had a lot of hope and promise in my eyes. Maybe even a smile here and there. Those days are long gone, but that's to be expected. But, I mean, I don't expect, like, Halloween 2015. It's not like we went back to the 90s, and we went back, like, 9 years. Oh, you look so different. From 2015? Damn, what the hell happened? You really want to see different, maybe I will feature it at one point. I'll show you, like, Halloween, like, 2001 or 2000. That's like 24 years ago. Then you'll see a different Bobby. Don't know why I said it like that. Now we just look dead. No, now we are dead inside. We don't just look it. It's not a matter of how we look. We are dead. We can dress it up however much we want. We are dead. Not literally, but inside, yes. There's no amount of dressing up or makeup that could ever make that better. Ooh, I unlocked a Monopoly car? Golden Pass. Yeah, sorry to lay that truth nugget on everybody. No, I know, you meant it as a good thing. Actually, you might have. You might have been like, oh, you used to be, like, ugly, now you're attractive. Like, either way, it's not gonna be good. It's like, yeah, you look different now. You used to look good. Or, you look different now. You're less hideous than before. Like, either way.
I assure you I am up to the task.
Gosh, I'm just happy to help.
I just want to play as somebody else for a change. I can't wait to be 40. I mean, you're almost there, right? This really is epic. I mean, I don't want to say I'm almost there. I'm like, maybe like 4+ years. Because I'm almost 36. So I'm not 36 yet.
Okie dokie.
But I'll be 36 at the end of the year. So for all intents and purposes, I'm 4 years away. I'm closer to 4 years away. To 40, which is not that many years. Bobby's only 31. Thank you. I appreciate that lie. I will go along with it. Not true, but I'll go along with it. More lies right now. Forever 29. I like that. We have a store here called Forever 21. Unfortunately, it's only a store. You don't stay Forever 21, but I would have stayed 29. Like, late 20s was a good age for me, I think. Like, I had a lot of fun in my like, I'm thinking about my 20s, and, like, my early 20s were just kind of but, like, I'd say, like, 25 to, like, 29, 23, maybe even 30, like, I had some really good times. Like, that's, like, 2013 to 2018. That was a good stretch for me. It really was. I had some of my best, like, birthday bashes. I had some of my best Christmases, some great memories, graduating from college. Like, my like, 25 to 30 range probably was, like, I thought maybe, like, when I was 18 or so, that would be my best year. But no, I think, like, that range I just mentioned probably has some of my better memories. But, I mean, they were all good. Like, not like my 30s have been terrible. They've just been kind of, like, things are just evened out, if that makes sense. Like, they're just evened out. In a good way. Like, there was a little bit of change, a lot of change going on in the late 20s. I had a lot of jobs, quit jobs, started jobs, whatever. But yeah, now I'm stable, or as stable as I get. Like, I pretty much know what I'm going to get most days and most weeks, with a few exceptions. There's good and bad to that. 2025. Yeah, I mean, that would be great. Where's John? I don't know, man. I worked with him today. He was pretty tired. He's still not feeling the best. John, that is. I mean, he's better. He's definitely better, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, before, like, the other night, we didn't see John on a lot of streams. Like, John's been on probably 4 or 5 straight streams, which, not that I'm keeping count, but that's a lot of streams. I do notice, and I do appreciate when people, like, return, because it means I must be doing something right, you know? Like, people wouldn't return to a lousy stream, so... Yeah, I'm okay. My moments. But... Yeah, I must be doing something right if people are coming back to my streams. I mean, Queen Bee, you know, who never didn't watch my streams, but she's been on, like, the majority of them lately. It's been great to see her and Scarecrow and Zero and Shads. And generally Shads. I mean, Zero does watch my streams, but I feel like it's Shads kind of carries the load between the two of them. You know, I don't know if they take turns. Maybe they have shifts. Like, I had to deal with them last week. You watch it. But it does seem like Shads gets stuck watching me more than Zero does. Although Zero does watch. But Shads usually just takes the front of it. Which I appreciate. Way to take one for the team, man. Gorge. More right now. I love when, like, the loading screen, or even, like, this screen, it's all blue. It looks like I'm in an aquarium with the lighting. It's my 4th stream. Yeah, 4th stream this week, maybe. You've been in a lot of streams. Zero, he is, but so Shads. I mean, you talk about lurkers. I've had, like, Shads be in, like, an entire, like, 2-hour stream, and then after I end the stream, he goes, see ya, and I'm like, where the hell did you come from? Anyway. There's actually, like, a lot going on here, so... Extra Pirate Season 2 medal, whatever the hell that means. Like, I want to keep playing this, but I also don't want to, like, just play this. Try my hand at Super Metroid. That's a good game. Oh, alright, so I can't even cross that gateway. What about number 6? Can I do this one? No, because they block these off. Which way am I supposed to fucking go? Hold on. 6, go to 7. I go to 7.
You shall find none.
This is the only frickin' racer I can use is this dick. Excellent. Yeah, I like Super. I haven't played Super Metroid in a long time, but I've never beaten Super Metroid. I'm just gonna be honest about that. There's a lot of games I've played but never beaten. Like a lot of Super Nintendo games, like all the classics, really. You mean is that Kraid or Ridley? I'm trying to remember if he was red in that game. I mean, that would be like way late in the game though. Red Crocodile. If it's who I'm thinking of. Ridley's usually one of the last bosses. I believe you fight him in Norfair in that game. I do enjoy Norfair. I do enjoy his little bouncy boost pads. I mean, Super Metroid, I mean, again, I played it, but I'm not, like, an expert at it. I think it's considered maybe the best, or one of the best Metroids. Donkey Kong, that's another one where, like, I've played all those games, but I've only beaten the first DK country, and I think that's, like, the shortest one. I've gotten a decent amount into 2, and I actually think 3 is, like, the easiest one, although it's still difficult, because all those games are difficult. But I also haven't beaten that one either. So, I mean, I've played a decent amount of Donkey Kong Country, but the only ones I've beaten are the new ones. Well, I mean, other than the first one. I've beaten Returns and Tropical Freeze, although when I say beaten, like, I beat the main story. I didn't get all the puzzle pieces or find all the, you know, all the secrets or whatever, but I beat it. Like this is me. I'm just not a completionist. Like, I get to the final boss, and, like, not that I don't want to play the game anymore, but I'm not, like, somebody just dig in every little detail. It's like, I beat the game, good enough. Like even in Astrobot, like, I want to find the rest of those bots just because I want to try that stupid final challenge. It's probably going to be really difficult and have me rip my hair out, but Detroit Big Mac I don't have much of. But, like, I'm not, like, super determined either. Like, I beat Astrobot. I still like to replay the levels from time to time, but, like, I'm not, like, oh, I gotta find every single robot. I didn't finish Returns. Oh, you mean the remake, or? Yeah, Samus Returns. The remake of 2. Yeah, I didn't get that far, man, actually. It's kind of funny, because I actually didn't really particularly love the gameplay of that game, but then they revamped it for Metroid Dread, and I loved it. Like, it was like the same idea with the parry and the slide and all that. Like, all that was in Metroid Samus Returns. And I didn't hate that game, but it just was kind of jarring after playing so much 2D Metroid, like how much the control scheme changed, which I guess it's a good thing, because then when I played Dread, I was kind of used to it. and they refined it for Dread. So I'm like, okay, I can see why this works. Samus feels faster. The parry's really good. It's a really fun game to traverse. Metroid Samus Returns just didn't feel the same to me. Like, it had that same idea, but I guess because the levels were more contained, because it was basically a Game Boy game remade, so, like, the levels just felt tighter. Oh, don't go. Oh, never mind then. I mean, yeah, I don't know why I was on Samus Returns, so we were talking about Metroid. In real life, I'm much more quiet than my... Oh, alright. Didn't play Samus Returns. You're honestly not missing much. I mean, it's not a bad game, but... If you play Metroid Dread, then you've pretty much played the better Samus Returns, because they use, like, the same control scheme, except on the Switch, they do a better job with it. And obviously, it's just a better game. It's a longer game, and there's just a lot going on in it. Samus Returns is basically a remake of Metroid 2, which was not a great game to begin with. Ooh, this! Can't wait to claim these rewards. I love Dread. Oh, Dread's such a great game. That is one of the few games, and I mean, I can say this about almost any Metroid game, where, like, you know, I hate exploration. You guys know that. I love the straightforward linear games. You know, I'm not a big fan of Metroidvanias, even though I'm a Metroid fan. But Metroid is the only Metroidvania I really ever take the time to beat and use the map and go in and out of doors and do the stuff I normally would hate to do. But I love the atmosphere, and I love the characters and the battle system. Oh, God, Dread is so good. There were a couple parts I got stuck, but yeah, the first two Metroid games, even with the remake, which was decent, the remake for 1, Zero Mission. But again, I'm just not a big fan of that style of game. Like, it's not that it's badly made, I'm just not a big fan of backtracking and all that. But it works for Metroid, obviously. It's why they literally invented the genre, or were one of the few. I don't know. Well, no, Metroid was first. I know it's called a Metroidvania in honor of Metroid and Castlevania, but... like, I don't know, I assume Metroid came first, so Metroid, I guess, started the genre of Metroidvania. More right now.
I shall not disappoint you.
Oh, better be disappointed.
It's very well tailored.
Hey, yo. Metroid Fusion's a great game, too, by the way, which is considered Metroid 4. It goes Metroid, I guess it's just called Metroid 2, maybe? I don't know what it's actually called. Super Metroid is Metroid 3, Fusion is Metroid 4, and Dread is Metroid 5 in terms of the main series. And then, of course, you have the Metroid Prime games, which take place at various points in that timeline. Whereas, I don't know how much... Oh, God, 1 is just so... Actually, I don't know that there is a lot of backtracking, but it's so hard to figure out where to go in that game, because there's no map, and there's just, like... Oh, Fusion's a great game. Fusion's actually probably one of the more linear Metroid games, which you would think would make it kind of the weaker one, but I actually really liked it. And I mean, it's not completely linear either. It's just kind of... There's more of a story, there's more of a narrative that kind of sticks with you. Kind of like Dread. Dread has a continuous narrative as well, but I think Fusion did a little bit of a better job with it. But, yeah, Fusion's a great game. I'd say Dread might be my favorite, but Fusion's right there. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, it is, out of all the Metroids, I mean, it's not that linear, but it's linear for a Metroid game. But not in a bad way. Like, you still have to do some backtracking and some, like, exploring, especially to 100% it, which nobody ever does. I don't do it. The speed boost in that game was great, by the way. I will say one thing about, and I like Metroid Dread's control scheme, and I don't mind the speed booster, but I think my favorite speed booster is in Fusion. I really love using the speed booster to get, like, you know, get a long running start and break through a bunch of walls or whatever. Like, you can still do that in Dread. It just feels like it's a little harder to get it going. Although, they do have a move called, it's like one of the special moves. It's like kind of like this flash move that's pretty much the speed booster, but like a shorter burst of it. I like that move. But the actual, like, speed booster in Dread it's good, but it's not as fluid as I thought it could have been. I mean, I just, I actually prefer, even though the Morph Ball is like an all-time classic, like I still actually prefer her slide to go under, like, passages. Like, it doesn't break your momentum as much as, like, having to go into the Morph Ball, you know, get balled up, come out of the tunnel, like, you know, you're just, like, running, and then you just do a quick slide into, like, a, you know, continue to run, etc. Like, the game just has a very good rhythm to it. I mean, if they do remake those, I'm actually surprised they haven't already, but... I could see them doing Super. I don't know about Fusion. Maybe. They don't really remake Game Boy Advance games. I know they remade like Mario and Luigi on 3DS, which is just kind of another portable console with better graphics and the GBA. I mean, I'm sure they've remade some GBA games, but I feel like a Super Nintendo remake is more likely, like a Super Metroid remake.
Brilliant.
And Super Metroid, I mean, I don't know what's more beloved among the fans. There are huge fans of Fusion, but Super Metroid, you know, obviously has that legacy going for it. I don't know, they're all good games, though. And that's why Metroid is actually my favorite Nintendo franchise. I never really talk about it. Like, you know, I always talk about Sonic, and, like, you would think maybe, you know, Mario would be my favorite Nintendo franchise. No, it's Metroid. I never got into Zelda. I liked, I like Mario. It's not my favorite. I like Donkey Kong Country, but, like, I'd say Metroid is easily my favorite Nintendo franchise, and actually F-Zero might be right below that. They did Advance Wars, but wasn't that, I mean, it was a remake, but it didn't, like, drastically change the game, did it? Like, it was just kind of like a Switch version of it. Which, I mean, that's a game that doesn't really rely on its graphics or anything, like, super specific. But anyway. Corsair Lair. It's really funny, because the name of my headset is Corsair. Like, that's the brand.
Leave this in
What a
my-
coinkydink that is, right?
Where did you get this?
No, I don't want to do that. There we go.
Do pass on my
Yeah,
compliments.
F-Zero's. I wish they made more F-Zeros. Someday.
I have my orders.
Hey, Elizabeth Swan! That's really funny. I don't know if B's still here, but we got Elizabeth Swan here. This Advanced Warfare Switch, and F-Zero is next. But yes, and it's actually one of the few F-Zeros I never played, F-Zero GP Legend. I have F-Zero Maximum Velocity on Game Boy Advance. I heard GP Legend's better, and I do want to check that out, because I really liked, Maximum Velocity. Whatever it's called. More right now. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I was just mentioning you because they showed Elizabeth Swan. That's Swan with two N's, apparently. The second N is silent. Maybe the first N is. I don't know what to say. More right now. More pirate levels. A lot of pirate levels tonight. Holy, you land lovers. You know who I haven't seen in the stream for, I don't say a long time, but a little bit, is Big Mac. I've not seen a lot of Big Mac lately. In fact, I messaged him on Discord not that long ago, and he never got back to me, but he might not have been online. Oh, that's right, he's doing his moving thing, too. But when he's not, look out. He's not here. I just saw B. B was just buzzing on by. Maybe she went back to the hive, I don't know. More right now. Hey, we got Polluted Turtle, who I haven't seen in a bit. Like F-Zero. Those F-Zero games, like we were talking about the Game Boy Advance and the Super Nintendo ones, those are pretty unforgiving. I mean, even some of the newer ones are too. By newer, I mean GameCube. So it's the last one they made in terms of like the main series. F-Zero X is a good game on N64. Star Fox is good, although mainly Star Fox is more, let's face it. They've technically remade that game, although only on 3DS. I do enjoy Buzz Buzz. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue! I don't know if I have Buzz Lightyear unlocked in this game. Oh, okay, that was a terrible camera angle, by the way. That was an illegal left turn, by the way. Second place isn't bad. Second is good. Third, not bad. I said to be in second, but anyway. I do enjoy Buzz Buzz. Did you? Yes! I actually streamed that once. It's a fun game. I mean, it's basically the Super Nintendo engine with the obvious twist of having 99 racers on the Corsa ones. It was fun, though. Well, it still is. I think it's still available. I wish there were a few more courses in it, but... Mystery Race? 2 tries left? Interesting. Why are you writing it like that, chat? I was gonna say the same thing, but I also understood it, so I just kind of left it alone. But yeah, why is he just writing the number 0? I mean, I can read it. I do enjoy I'm lazy. It's a freaking F and 0. It's not even like... F doesn't even stand for anything. It's just the letter F. And then the number 0 is name your brother. I mean, come on. Well, you never typed the word 0. What the hell? Let's try this mystery race out.
What do you say I lead and you follow?
Alright.
This'll be
I do enjoy the mystery race. Yeah, you never said 0 before. Do you just call your brother 0 like the number 0? Is that what you do?
Don't
Because we've already established that you refuse to spell out the word zero.
When I can have all
Like, that's just too
this.
much work for you. It's a whole 4 letters. I mean, what else do you have to do? It's not like you're busy walking.
I don't think so.
I don't know what her ability is. That was all right.
Not on my watch.
Hey, yo! Shot. Cave of Wonder time. I like how the Cave of Wonders has little sponsorships on it. I don't remember that in Aladdin. Cave of Wonders brought to you by Nitro. Wave Race. Yes? I want to say yes. Not a lot, but... Yeah, I like Wave Race. I think I played the GameCube one, Blue Storm. I think that was on a retro, too. I don't know that I played 64. But I love all those kind of games, like Hydro Thunder, Splashdown, anything that's like a water racing. Hydro Thunder Hurricane, which was the newer one on Xbox 360, although I have the original, or one of the original Dreamcast ones for Hydro Thunder. I love the, like, water skiing. I don't know why. It's such a simple premise, but it's just fun. It's so fun. Final lap. It is. A lot of those games just don't have a following anymore. Like, even like a few years ago, Nintendo brought back Cruisin' with, it was Cruisin' Blast or whatever. Like, I don't think it did very well. I liked it, but it is kind of weird, I'll admit. Like, those kind of arcade games just don't have a lot of depth in today's gaming market, unless they really, like, put like 100 levels into it or something, which they're not going to do. Like, they're fun for, like, a little time killer, but, like, I don't see them making a new Wave Race or Ouch, or even, like, what was a snowboarding one, 1080. I did not play Excite Truck. I did play Excite Bots, which is also on Wii. I think Excite Truck was on Wii as well. I know there was like this brief time when Nintendo tried to reboot like their 80s franchises. Like they had the new Punch-Out on Wii, they had the new Excite series on Wii, they had Kid Icarus on 3DS. Like they actually made a concerted effort to bring back like their really old franchises. It's a shame it didn't work out, or I mean, at least it doesn't seem like it did because they only made like one of each, but... That was nice to see that they, like, tried at least to, like, bring some of those franchises back. I think Excite Truck was, yeah, but I prefer Excite Bots. And again, I never played the truck one, but Excite Bots had a good sense of speed to it. Hey, yo. Ooh, 5 Marty tokens, thank God. I can sleep happily now knowing I got 5 freaking Marty tokens. New crew member unlocked, is it Marty? Kid Icarus Uprising is such a great game. That is one of the rare occasions I will agree. If only because the control scheme was so even though I love the game, I would definitely prefer to play it like on a regular controller because I'm just old school like that. So yeah, I would absolutely love to see that game with like, you know, upgraded graphics and human controls, like normal controls. And you know how I am with the remasters. I'm not a big remaster fan, but that is one where I would agree. Such agreement I would have. Alright, let's do some online racing now. It's awkward. Like, I got used to it because I used to play it so much, but I shouldn't have to get used to it, first of all. Wait, is there, like, anything? Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? You should get, like, a free... Alright, that's a freebie there. Hey, yo.
Mickey Mouse, at your
I
service.
actually have enough to buy that, but I'm not gonna do it. That's Elsa.
I'll do what's right for everyone.
I'm not gonna spend most of my things to get 1 shard. Can I get like a free thing or something? 420. I actually have enough of that. But what do you get out of that? You get a bunch of nonsense. Did you hear that the shadow portion should be as big? Yes, actually. Which I'm actually, at first I'd be surprised to hear that, but based on what they've shown, they've shown at least 4 or 5 unique stages. So I mean and there's probably gonna be more than that. If they're showing 5 stages, there's probably like close to double that in the main game. And So yeah, I mean, that's also not hard to do. I think the original Generations was like 4 or 5 hours to beat the main campaign, and maybe more than 100% it, but... No, I mean, I'm impressed with what I've seen from Shadow Generations, and I do not like it. Even though I love Sega, like, it does take me a little bit to kind of, like... I'm always skeptical about Sega's efforts, you know? I've kind of tried to be optimistic, but, you know... I pretty much was like, they're gonna re-release Sonic Generations, and they're gonna, like, tack on a couple Shadow levels. But no, they've actually made, like, a whole new game out of it. Like, it's not just like, oh, run through a few levels of Shadow. Although that actually would be kind of cool if you could, what do you call it? Like, play the Sonic levels of Shadow. I don't know if that'll be an option. I'm honestly not sure. Like, this game might actually surprise me, like, which will be unique, because usually I know exactly what's gonna happen in a Sonic game, even though it's a Shadow game, technically, but, like... It would be unique to actually see, like, oh my god, they actually, like, did something I didn't expect. Like, that would be nice. And so far, they've already surprised me with the things they've shown. Like, they've been very, very positive. Even the open world parts of it, which is a limited part of the game, but even the open world parts of it look better than friggin' Sonic Frontiers, which was an open world experience. This is more of like an open world, hub world type of deal, but... Yeah, I'm optimistic for it. I mean, I don't know if it'll be an all-time classic, but I think it'll be a pretty good game. At the very least. Alright, let's do our online stuff here.
Follow my lead.
Let's get our show on the road here. Let's put our skills to the test. See how we do against some real racers out there. We'll find out right now. So yeah, I mean, if it's as big as the original game, that's about 8 or 9 levels with, you know, a handful of bosses, which we already know about, a lot of them. Metal Overlord, Biolizard, Nephilis, probably some other ones. Why does it sound like 20 people are talking in this?
This is gonna be a
It's like everybody's saying their catchphrase at the same time.
Shall we agree on the rules of
Alright, we get it.
This wagon train a moving.
Alright, wagon train a moving. Oh, it's the Aladdin course. More Aladdin right now. Let's go, peep. Let's do it up. Waiting for other players to join. I don't think I got time for that. Go! Oh, I'm going. Hey, yo. Woo!
How dare you?
Oh, I dare. Yeah, I love the Cave of Wonders. Like, some of the walls have, like, ads on them. Somebody rented out the Cave of Wonders. Hey, it's Zero! You hear us talking about him, and he's like, I gotta prove that I'm not just, you know, the other Shad's brother. Like, I've gotta make my presence felt. I can respect that. Hey, yo, nice shot. Hey, bro. Nice. Well, I'm loving the sibling bonding going on here. I'm just gonna stay out of it, let you two kind of get to know each other a little bit. How you doing, Joy? See? How do you like it now? Yeah, your name's been reduced to a single digit. Ain't nobody got time to type that shit. You know, if you think about it, the title F-Zero is actually pretty offensive because you're saying F-Zero. It's like, well, what's wrong with Zero? Why am I going to F him? More right now. Ooh, these things. Ooh, I don't know how I slipped under that. Alright, now we're supersonic racing. Super Toy Story racing. Some kind of racing. More right now. Ooh, watch out. Actually, it's not a bad remix of an Aladdin song. As far as remixes go, we have to remix classic Disney music. Apparently we do. Nice shot. That got him pretty good. Didn't get him good enough for me to get around him, but it got him somewhat. More right now. Watch out. Oh, hey, oh, let's go with the boost. Coming up on the... Is this the last lap? This is the last... Ouch! This is the last lap.
Come on.
Oh, it's important. Honestly, I wasn't really thinking about it until, like, Scarecrow brought it up, but I did notice that you were just putting the number 0, and I'm like, alright, whatever. But then when Scarecrow said it, I'm like, you know what, that is kind of weird. Like, it was one of those things where it just kind of became weird because it just did. I don't know.
Nice.
Hey, oh, well, here we go. Yeah, what nonsensical rewards am I going to get now? Maybe in, like, 20 more streams, I'll unlock one new character. Alright. Alright, will you stop with the golden pass? God damn it. Alright, there we go. Hey, yo. 20,000 season coins, and they are giving those things away. Alright, cool. Don't drag me into this. Hey, yo. actually am not going to, unless I have to. Which I might. Steamboat Pete? Yeah, that's pretty funny. Well, he wrote me into this.
I hit the jackpot!
Oh, they hit the jackpot. He really just did.
Don't worry, I know just what to do.
You really do. More racing right now. Shouldn't be surprised. Shad, Short, and Shadow to Shad say, oh. Arendelle. Alright, we'll play a little Arendelle action. More right now. I'm not bald.
I'll have to make this up
Oh,
as
people
I
think
go.
I'm bald.
Doc, I'm
Maybe it's just the angle.
Everybody ready to eat my dust?
I mean, alright. B knows me. Yeah, I'd imagine we all kind of know each other. Ooh, snow all over the place. Here we go. Alright, more maybe right now. What is she doing? She's just like making little hand motions. Okay, we get it, Jesse. You're in a car. Like, let's get this going. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. King Neptune. So, I mean, I know who that is, but, like, I don't get it. Hey, oh, alright, I guess I'm fucking thinning, man. More self-conscious moments right now. He was also in, like, a few episodes of SpongeBob the series, too. Oh, it's the lighting, and it's also the fact that I'm wearing a headset over, like, the top of my head, so you just kind of, like, see my scalp mostly, like, I don't know. I'm not saying I have a ton of hair, but, like, I'm also not that bad. I still need haircuts fairly regularly. Watch out. No, my hair already's turned gray, or most of it. The bag on his head. No, I remember. It's been a while since I've seen the SpongeBob movie, but I remember he was self-conscious about the bald spot. That was a good movie. I never saw Sponge Out of Water or the other. I think there was like a third SpongeBob movie. I also stopped following SpongeBob a long time ago anyway. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, I still think the first 3 seasons are the best, but I don't hate season 4 and 5, and then after that I kind of just stopped watching it. I'm not even saying it was bad, I just kind of stopped watching it. I can only watch so many shows, just like I can only play so many games. Like, I just got to a point, it's like, yeah, it just kind of kept going. Like, Sponge on the Run, that was the other one, Sponge on the Run. Right, a bad movie. Yeah, I mean, I know they make 3 of them. Like, I know the first movie was really good. Oh, gee. Oh, that's kind of a cool power to get right there. I don't know if we have any Simpsons fans in the house, but they actually made an episode, apparently, for the season 36 premiere, which, yeah, season 36, but... Interesting premise, actually. It was like, what would a series finale of The Simpsons look like? Like, it was basically like a what-if episode, but it was like a real episode. And it was kind of poking fun at other series finales and the cliches where, you know, characters die or get married. Like, they tried to make... But it actually was a decent episode, which I don't say about a lot of modern Simpsons things. And it had, like, a lot of jokes to it. It made a lot of references to the 90s Simpsons, and it was supposed to be, you know, the series finale of The Simpsons. Now, obviously, it wasn't really, because at the end of it, they go, like, oh, it didn't happen. They, like, wrote it off, but, like, it wasn't the worst thing. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not the series finale. I don't know how you end The Simpsons, but... Just as a premise, I actually thought it was interesting, because, I mean... The Simpsons has been pretty meta for a while anyway, but it had... I actually watched the episode. Like, it had some, like, dumb moments, but, I mean, for the most part, it was fairly heartfelt for, like, newer Simpsons. They had a ton of guest stars, either, like, in an, you know, referenced, or it was actually their voice. Ooh, Jesse moved up to a new league, Silver. Hey, yo. Jesse finds a way. Speedstorm? Oswald's turn. I mean, is he actually going to let me enter it? No. That's why I don't get why he shows me that. Like, I can't enter it. I don't have Oswald. more right now. This future episode, Bart and Lisa trying to be a better dad. It'd be a perfect. And Bart trying to be a better dad? Like, Bart had a kid in the future? I know that there's been, like, a lot of future episodes. And there's, like, some where Bart's, like, a total loser. And there's some where, I mean, most of the future episodes make, like, you know, like, they make Bart, like, a loser. And they make Lisa, like, super successful. Like, that's usually what they do in the future episodes. And Homer's usually, like, even worse than he is in the present. Oh, yeah, Uncle Herb, like, Danny DeVito did, like, one line or whatever. That was kind of cool to see him again, even though it's just a brief cameo. Of course, we likely won't see his character again, just because I know in the series he, like, hates Homer, so... I don't know if he's ever come back again. I haven't watched The Simpsons in a long time. Lisa's... Is she always the president? I know she was the president in one timeline. Like, I never understood, like, there's so many future episodes, like, episodes about the future, and I feel like there's, like, a slightly different scenario every time. Like, I remember there was one where I think Marge and Homer were divorced, and, like, Homer was living in, like, an underwater base or something. Like, he bought, like, a submarine base, and it's, like, it's so impractical or something. And then I think toward the end of the episode, Homer and Marge make up or something, but it was, like, kind of weird. Yeah, they've also had some that were more down to earth. They've had a lot of, like, I was like, decent, but, like, I don't know. I like the what if ones. I mean, obviously I prefer the main ones, but yeah, there's some characters out there. Also, Frank Grimes got referenced in the fake series finale. Actually, it was kind of funny. But yeah, the show has a lot of legacy to build on, obviously. Is there I thought I saw that. Is it like an episode of Futurama, or is it an episode of The Simpsons? Or is it like one of each? Is that like part of the new series, the new season of Futurama? Ouch. I'm not. You know, I actually got Hulu like a couple of years ago, or maybe a year ago. I resubscribed because I've been out of it for a while. And I resubscribed specifically to watch the new Futuramas, and I haven't watched any of them. Well, I loved Futurama back in the day, and like, I was like, yeah, I'll check out the new series. Like, there were other things on Hulu I wanted, but that was kind of the main reason. And yet I, like, haven't touched it. That Futurama ended. Which time? Futurama's ended, like, 4 times or 3 times. Yet somehow, ouch, somehow they've made, like, a really good series finales every time. I'm honestly serious about that. Like, I don't know how Matt Groening, like, does Futurama, and he does such a better job with, like, both the emotional and the comical, like, in Futurama. Like, I really love the plot lines. Obviously, the comedy's, like, the usual kind of crude comedy you'd expect. But then The Simpsons is, like, so, like, eh. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like, how does the same person make both shows? I mean, yeah, the golden age of Simpsons is great. It's like, but Futurama feels like it's always been a golden age. Like, I don't know if every episode was a classic, but, like, they've had a lot of great episodes. Even, like, the newer ones, the older ones, like, until, like, The Simpsons, where I'm kind of like, alright, this is kind of dragging on here. Alright, fine. Have you guys seen, what is it, Disenchantment, I think? That's another Matt Groening show about, like, medieval times. I think that's a pretty good show, too. Not as good as, like, Futurama, but it's still pretty funny. It's got that same kind of, like, irreverent humor. I think they made 2 or 3 seasons of that. I stopped watching during the 2nd season, not because I didn't like it, but again, it goes back to my short attention span. I do enjoy Bort and Lisa. Angel moved up to a new league. Ooh, stuff. Yeah, it's a good show. I love how all the elves have names based on what they do. Like, it's like Elfo, Returno, Levo, like, whatever they do is like, nobody ever returned, not even Returno. Like, it's like they all just had their name with an O at the end. I miss little gags like that in The Simpsons. Like, they would do that stuff. Like, yeah, it'd be like some random character or something. Man, you like Futurama the best to say. Oh, yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, there are some similarities. I always thought, like, Homer was kind of like Bender a little bit. He even kind of looks like him as a robot. Anyway, more right now. Gorsh. That was goofy. Ooh, fixed it, Felix. Don't mind if I do. He can fix it. Let's see if he does right now. Maybe we'll get a Wreck-It Ralph course. Wouldn't that be funny? We'll find out right now. I do like that they have the Candy Rush game in this. Like, one of the tracks is based on Candy Rush or Sugar Rush, whatever that game was called. It's like basically the course from the end of Wreck-It Ralph. I do enjoy Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, political correct. I guess, but even before that, the writing was just kind of weak. Like, it's not even that they don't make the jokes anymore. It's just that the jokes they do make aren't
This is
funny.
gonna be a
Like,
great race.
in my opinion, plus the writing's just not that good. Like, even if it wasn't gonna be hilarious, like, give me better plots. Like, just the plots are always like to parody something. Like, oh, we're gonna parody the iPod, or we're gonna parody like wind power. Like, it's just like stuff that's current that, you know, a few years from then is gonna be kind of like dated, and it wasn't even that funny then. Like, and The Simpsons always did that. Even in the '90s, they would satirize certain things, but that wasn't the whole episode. Like, there's been entire episodes just based on making fun of a pop star or something, but just changing the name. It's like, it's not really that funny. Like, it's funny for like a minute. Like, there's like gags that would be like a one-off in the old Simpsons, and in the new Simpsons, they make a whole episode about it. It's like, okay, cool. I do enjoy this sort of techno remix of You Got a Friend in Me. So, funny thing about that, I won't give away the ending of the new episode. Why, you little... Whoa, okay. Final lap. Fun little course, isn't it? Ooh, watch out. Oh, yeah. Oof. Wow, alright, we're switching places a lot here. Yeah, it feels so, well, I don't say I always love them, but yeah, they're pretty good. Ouch! Alright, getting bombarded here. I mean, the classic Treehouse of Horror, like maybe the first 10 or so were really good. And there's still some good segments in the newer ones. Like, I try not to be one of these people who's just like, oh, you know, like, the new Simpsons suck and the old ones are always good. Like, no, there's some good new ones and there's some bad old ones, but generally I do think the older ones are the best. But it's less of a, like, it's less of a critique on the new ones and more about how good the old ones were. Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad there aren't any spin-offs of The Simpsons. I mean, they could easily do it, but, I mean, Sonic Spinball, what's up, Toaster? I haven't seen you all stream. What's going on, man? Playing a little Speedstorm right now. Hey, yo. Toaster making his obligatory Sonic Spinball reference. Somebody had to do it. Alright, guess we're gonna buy this nonsense. I'm not buying that shit. Just kidding. I'm not buying a goddamn thing. Anything good in the shop? Ooh, free! I'm gonna say, I thought I was gonna get a daily box. Yeah, the movie, I'm surprised they never made another movie. Because funny enough, I think like the Simpsons movie was like one of the better episodes of the Simpsons. It's not really an episode, but like, I thought it was actually like really well done. It retained like some of the emotion of the old Simpsons while still obviously having the gags and stuff. Like, I thought it was really good. And I don't know what another movie would look like, but like, I thought that was actually a really good movie. I thought it would be good, but it was better than I thought. Ooh, stuff. Sure is a lot of stuff here. Oh, is that really is Kermit? God damn, I can't afford it. I do enjoy Kermit. Out of curiosity, what would I get? I do want to unlock Kermit. I keep forgetting the Muppets are Disney. How many kinds of currency are in this damn game? Alright, what's the multiplayer box have? Oh good, I get the word yeah, man. They should end it with a movie. They might. I have no idea how they're going to end it, to be honest. That's the weird thing about it. Like, freaking, they've kind of set it up now where, like, there's really no good way to end it. Like, they've had so many seasons, so many, like, epic episodes or, you know, movie, well, only one movie, but, like, they've had, like, so many things that could have been the ending. And it's like, how do you end it? Like, how do you actually end it? Like, I don't know, because the show is so episodic. There's not really, like, one or two, like, of course there is. There's, like, a million currencies as it is. Like, we didn't have enough freaking currencies. Ooh, another one. Here comes another one. Alright. I really want to get Kermit someday, maybe. I already have Will Turner. I don't need any more Will Turner. 300, don't have enough of that. The Simpsons isn't ending, but I was talking about an episode that came out recently that was actually like a spoof. It was supposed to be a series finale. They called it the Simpsons series finale, but it obviously wasn't. And it was kind of like all the cliches of series finales, like people getting married and characters dying and stuff. Like, it was actually fairly well done, but it was also like the joke was it was written by AI. It wasn't really written by AI, but it was like kind of like, oh, this is like what an AI generated episode would look like, and it actually was pretty believable. True. It's very true, B. Racer shards. Can't wait to not be able to buy those.
Together.
Unless they use AI. Yeah, it'll just be like Homer in the future will just be like, hello, dope, I am Homer. Why you little? Alright, why did I spend so much time in the fake shop? I feel like they want to get to 1,000 episodes, and I think they're at like 768 or something. I mean, I don't know. 1,000 episodes would be a lot of freaking episodes, but anyway. Ooh, fear.
So does this come with a parachute, or? Trust me, I am very well prepared.
You really are.
Sure.
Alright, here we go. More racing right now. I think it's about this similar episode and ending. Yeah, I think I heard that actually. Although the Simpsons one made sense. Like, it wasn't like incredibly like well written, but like it was followable. Actually, some of it was really funny. Like, not some of it was like kind of dark. Like, I actually could see it as a series finale. The only thing that kind of broke the immersion is all the times they cut away to Conan O'Brien talking about it. Like, they actually, like, had a show in a show where they're like, here's the series finale or whatever. Dr. Hibbert's voice actor is sad to listen to. Hey, yo. Well, nobody's going to be listening to him because I think they got rid of... I don't know if they got rid of the character, but they, like, relegated him just like a Pooh and a couple others. Very random reference, though. What's going on, John? Or IDM Pod. I don't know who John is. What's his name was here? Randy was here earlier. I'm like, what's his name? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? It's Randy. He was here earlier. He was asking about you. He said, where's the cool John, I believe. I don't know how many Johns he knows, but you are one of them. AI is getting more intuitive. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, hell, it can't do any worse than some of the current players. Ooh, best viewer. I love these bots just show up. Between that and the first graphic design bot in the beginning. I'm very popular with robots. Speaking of AI. Hi, bot. I do enjoy greeting the bots. Just because they're a robot doesn't mean we can't be courteous. Ouch. He's mad and bad. Alright. More anger right now. Oof. I was afraid you'd say that. I say that because I'm playing as a character called Fear. You're in Disney Speedstorm. Locked. Ouch. Alright, that hurt. They have feelings too, exactly. And we're playing as a character that embodies feelings from Inside Out. Popular Disney Pixar movie from 2014. What, 2014? I don't remember. Alright, so hopefully everyone's having a good day, night, whatever time. I know it's late for some of my European friends. But I appreciate you sticking around here. It's exciting. Speedstorm. I do enjoy Feelings 2.0. Feelings have been upgraded. Hey, yo. I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna say hey over more right now. Woo, nice jump. Look at that jump. Fourth place. I heard this great lunch place called Lewis Lunch. I've never heard of it, but I don't know if you're making that up or not. Where is such a place? And who is Lewis? And why are they getting lunch? So many questions, so few answers. More right now.
Hey,
I do enjoy. Hey, hey! Alright, this. Hey, yo. Ooh, characters that I don't have any things on. You should play the Wallace and Gromit Halloween game. Oh god, that sounds awful. Is that like a new game, or is that like from a past console or something? There's so many games, like so many Halloween games, so many games in general. I would love to play them all, but I do enjoy lunch with Place Called Your Mom. Oh my god. IDM Pod's always quick on the draw. I appreciate him though. Love his quick wit, his sense of humor, lightening the mood at all times. More right now. Lunch plate. Oh, a pirate's life. That's life for me. Oh, Mickey Mouse is in the house. Alright, that douchebag. Ooh, Ariel. She's in the wrong seaside type movie.
I've read about this vehicle.
This is gonna be a great race.
Alright. More right now. Waiting for the other racers to join. What the hell am I doing here? Here we go. We're gonna race our brains out right now. More right now. Hey, oh, alright. Let's get it going here. I just read like, I do enjoy Lunch Place Your Mom. I'm like, who said that? And I look before the comment before, and I'm like, oh, there it is. Hey, oh. IDM Pod's on a roll, everybody. Let's freaking go. More right now. Ooh, getting bumped. How does, that's a very good question. I actually don't know what the no sound icon means. I saw that too, that he has a no, like a mute button or whatever. Maybe he has like subtitles on, I don't know. Are there captions on Twitch? I really don't, I'm asking for a friend. Oh, ouch. Whew. Okay, I just phased through that nonsense. Ouch. Alright, apparently I'm sitting on him. I was wondering why my seat was so lumpy. Hey, yo. Alright, find my ass is now the mute button. More ass after this. I couldn't say that I'm laughing. It's fucking stupid. So stupid. How stupid is it? So stupid. Internationally speaking, hey, oh. Not sure what to make of that. Oh yes, the international language of ass. No matter how you slice it, it's all ass. Woo! Ooh, racing. Hey, yo. Yeah, I've actually never seen the mute icon except on IDM Pod's username. If I was Bobby's fart pillow, why am I? What the hell? What are these comments? Like, I don't even know what to make of some of this. I'm just reading it. It's funny, but I'm like, what? Say what? Ooh, level 9. All right. Ooh, stuff. Kermit the Frog is here. Time to not be able to afford him. I cannot afford him. More talking about my farts right now. Hey, yo. It really is not so bad. It's not ideal, but it's not so bad.
Well, I guess we're really doing this.
We really are. I do enjoy, I guess we're really doing this. More racing right now. Yeah. Good old-fashioned Disney Speedstorm going on. Mount Olympus. Ooh, we got Jafar. We got that guy. Oh, alright. I say, I usually get at least one Mount Olympus race. Ooh, Woody. Ooh, Donald. Ooh, Jack Sparrow. Ooh, Aladdin. It's an egregious cash in on a tired but spirited franchise. You're not wrong, although it is a free-to-play game. The cash grab is on all the little goodies they make you buy, but you don't have to buy them. Yeah, there's a lot of product placement and a lot of Disney references, obviously. Yeah, who doesn't enjoy the classic animated Hercules movie from the late 90s? Great music, great action, fun for the whole family, and Danny DeVito was in it, so you know that. I mean, you can, yeah. Free to download. It's on PS. I think it's on PS4. I know it's obviously on PS5. It's on Switch. Probably PS4 version. We'll find out. It's a pretty good-looking game, I have to say. And they're always adding new courses and stuff. Although this course is like from the original release. So I do enjoy it's on everything. I do enjoy with a mobile phone. How the hell am I gonna play this on a mobile phone? Running like 2 frames a second, trying to freaking glide my car across the screen. It's on the N-Gage. Hey, oh, that's a deep cut. Damn it, that's a deep cut. I do enjoy the Nokia freaking N-Gage. That was such a shit console. It was like a literal like a metal taco, plastic taco, some kind of taco, not the kind you eat though. Ouch! Alright. It's actually smooth. I'm sure it's fine. I just couldn't imagine playing a game like this on mobile. I'm not a big mobile gamer. Like, I have a phone that can probably run it, but... God damn it. 3rd place!
Completely a worst-case scenario.
It's actually smooth. Like, that new Sonic Rumble game comes out at the end of the year, and I think that's only going to be mobile, which kind of sucks. I would definitely stream that if it was console. Has a game controller. Alright, fine. I mean, I'll just play it on PS5. Thank you very much.
I like this.
Yeah, you really do. You really would. More right now. There you go. Shadow Gen. It really is. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. It's basically like Sonic Generations 2, but with Shadow. Like, it's got a lot of cool levels that weren't featured in Generations. Like, it's basically the DLC we should have gotten for Generations. Because I always thought Generations missed a chance to add more levels, but the Shadow stuff is actually more different than that, because they gave Shadow all these new moves and stuff. It's just really funny how they're just going to casually drop this remake or whatever, and it might be better than, like, their new games. Like, it's like, oh, Sega just pooped this game out in 2 years. Frontiers took like 5 years to make, and it just felt okay. But that's Sega. You never, like, every time I count Sega out, they actually do something good, because I'm not really paying attention. I'm like, oh yeah, Shadow Generations, whatever. And then, like, I'm like, oh shit, it actually looks kind of good. I mean, I'll still play the Sonic Generations part of it, but it's not even DLC, it's too... Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying, like... I don't know what I'm saying. What the hell am I doing? We'll find out momentarily. Yeah, we'll see how long it is. I mean, I know they say it's going to be as long as Sonic Generations, and it might be. I'm just looking forward to it, however long it is. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a super long story, as long as it's fun. And from what I've seen, like, the levels they feature are both, like, really, like, long and good. And that's really all I want. Like, it's like a combination of, like, Generations and Frontiers gameplay in terms of, like, the engine and stuff. Because I do like, as much as I crap on Frontier sometimes, I do like the control scheme in Frontiers. Like, I really do think they nailed it with that, so...
Hold on tight.
A more smooth version of that game would be great. Because from what I've seen, there's, like, no, like, popping or anything. Ooh, a second bot. Revolting Parley. That's not a very attractive name for a bot, but anyway. I don't know what would be a good name for a bot. Alright, Donald, do your thing. Does that say Avengers? It does! It says Avengers.uno. How fake does that look? But yeah, when I get the game, I'm pretty much just going to play the Shadow part. Like, I'll play the Sonic part at some point, but I've already played Sonic Generations a million times. But yeah, I'm going to basically just stream the Shadow part for, you know, a while, whenever I get it. More racing right now. Woo! Lap 1! Ooh, racing. Hey, yo! Ouch. How come Donald's special abilities just get angry? You know, believe it or not, I have finished the game. And I know for whatever reason, you're really determined to push this, but I finished the game, I finished the main game, I finished the Final Horizon. Like, I don't know what you want out of me, and I also don't know why it matters to you. More right now. Oof, what the hell was that? More confusing turns of events right now. Oof. Final lap! Ouch! God damn it. I left that on the road. No, again with the sponsors. I didn't realize the Great Wall had sponsors on it. Because your team's out of victory, I can't bear the sight of you not completing it completely. Or correctly. Okay, so I guess when the boss's health went down to 0, which we all saw, by the way. I guess that wasn't me beating. We all saw it. It's not like I'm making this up. Like, I have video evidence of that boss's health going down to 0. I don't know what stream you were watching, but I was watching a boss's health go down to 0. Hey, yo. Do you need to bring his... Dude, I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do. Like, I've already told you, nobody knows how to fucking beat the boss. Plus, there's not even enough time to do that. Like, you're almost out of rings by the time you do it once. I really do be like that. Hey, yo. Yeah, you're right. I do be like that. Alright, some bullshit there. I do be like that, though. That's very accurate. Yippee! I do enjoy Yippee. It's alright.
I'll be faster than a penguin on a... You can count on me.
I mean, we'll see how reliable Goofy is right now. Ooh, the castle. It's just called The Castle. Like, that's the name of the level. From Beauty and or the Beast. Alright, Jesse. Alright, another Jesse. Alright, Bo Peep. A lot of Toy Story characters here. Ooh, Mowgli.
How does this thing work again?
Ooh, that douche. I do enjoy Yippee. I mean, I think I did say that. I don't even remember. I say so much of the same stuff all the time. I don't even remember. But yeah, I do be like hey-oh, and I do be like whatever. Oh, watch out. Ooh, stuff. Ouch! God damn it again. You're not really... do I look the least bit like... I don't know like, what I need to tell you here. Like, I generally could not be less interested in that. When I'm interested in something, you'll know. Like, if you have to ask, then the answer is probably no. If I was that interested, I'd be going after it. more right now. Yo. Ouch. Damn it again. Final lap. I'll say these are short races, which I actually don't mind. Like, it means you can do more of them. You see a lot of choruses. Oh no! Ooh, dancing. This is a pretty good song. I don't know if I dance to it, but not bad. Damn, how did I end up at 7? Not where I want to be. Or complaining right now. Ooh, here we go. Watch out. Nice. Throw the shield up. Alright, somehow I got back into 4th. Got a chance. We'll see how I do, though. I know you're trying to, like, goad me into playing it. You're not going to do it. Like, I really cannot make that any more clear. Besides that, there's other Sonic games I haven't beaten. I never beat 06. This game was a piece of shit. God damn it, really was very disappointing. But hey, by all means, if you want to play it, go right ahead. I'm sure you'll do great. Yeah, no, you tried. Oh, you tried. I beat 06. I'm not saying 06 is unbeatable. I just didn't feel like playing it. Like, it was just so bad. I just didn't care. I'm sure it's beatable. I'm just like, I beat Sonic's story, and then I did half of Shadows and half of Silver's. I'm like, this is pretty fucking terrible. I really don't feel like doing this more than once. I didn't feel like doing it once. Hey, yo. Yeah, you tell him, Donald, or whatever the hell you just said. I don't know what he said. We'll find out eventually. Ooh, this music. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me. So help me.
Playtime is over.
Hey, yo. Alright, you dickbags. Ooh, Monsters Inc. That's an incorporation of monsters. Maybe I will, but can you then live with yourself not beating the game that you refuse to beat? Tell you what, if you beat the fucking Final Horizon on normal or better difficulty, all power to you. Because it's not like I didn't do it. I did all those friggin' platforming challenges. We all saw it. Jumping from little tiny rails a mile above the ground, doing stinking little homing attack chains with precise timing. Like, you want to do it, go right ahead, please. Be my guest. Because everyone sits here and makes fun of me or whatever, but I don't see anyone else fucking doing it. I don't see anyone else touching that. So, you want to go for it, please do. And then we will see how you feel about it. It is not easy, and I'm somebody who's played a lot of Sonic games, and it is not easy. Like, I'm not even talking about the boss. I'm talking about, like, the entire thing. I mean the freaking platforming challenges. I mean the freaking rails that go into, like, other rails that, like, that shit ain't easy. I've been playing a lot of Sonic. I did it. We all saw me do it, and it was hard as hell. But if you think you can do better, please do, because so far I've not seen anyone do much better. I mean, I really don't want to suffer through watching it any more than I want to suffer through playing it. It's just a bad DLC. I'm just gonna be honest. So just, yeah, I know. I know you can explain. Yeah, it's easy to be on the other end and just watch me bumble around and fall off the platforms, but it's kind of different when you got the controller in your hand, just saying. More right now. Oh, almost look like a Mario Party. You really are at one of those. I really am not doing that. Besides that, I already did it. I got the boss's health down to 0. I don't know how many times I have to repeat this. We all saw a boss with its health going down to 0. I don't know how much more I can say that. There's literal video evidence of a health bar at 0. Below 0. Like, nothing. No health. So there you go. Ooh, this idiot. Ooh, new player rank. Double prizes. New event! Ruler of Crabs. Press to reveal. Alright, that crap. Leave it if I see it in the opening or any Mayfair streams. I mean, how about you just watch the stream you watched where the health went down to 0? I am not repeating this. This is really not that hard to comprehend. Why are there all these events? Oh, that's right. Alright, well, you guys are more than welcome to play the game. You really are. I mean, more power to you, please. Have a great time. I mean, I'm not going to be bullied into this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not making a clip of the week. I'm not making a just fucking accept it, all right? Sorry. Like, I got a boss's health down to 0. I don't have to make a clip of the week of it.
Way ahead of you.
Hey, yo.
I haven't finished page 12 of my
Kinda
safety
wish I brought
checklist.
my lucky cricket.
Keep us steady.
I'm definitely allowed to jive it.
Raring to go. Mickey Mouse is in the house.
Jungle Book stage. Afraid of sign. Yep, that's it. I'm afraid of it. And yet none of you have gotten even close to as far as I did. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know where you're coming from this. No, it's just funny. All you were saying all this, I don't see any of you got even close to as far as I got in this. So I got nothing really to say about it. I did all the platforming trials. I did all the combat trials. If you guys want to do those, go right ahead. And on hard difficulty, by the way, not on easy. So until then, I got nothing to regret. Sorry. you think the game... Yeah, I absolutely, like, actually really like the game. Like, I know that's hard to believe because the DLC was very disappointing. I'm not going to lie about that part, but as far as the base game, for the most part, it was a really good game. I always praise the controls of that game. I think it's, you know, the first 2 islands were really solid, I think. I love the gameplay loop of getting the Chaos Emeralds through doing, like, kind of the Sonic Generation style challenge stages. Like, I think it was a very good template for, like, the future of Sonic games. And I think the final Horizon just tried too hard to make it, like, super difficult when it already was a decent difficulty. Not hard, but it was already, like, had its challenge. And the final island in the original game was not difficult, but it was kind of tedious. And so they tried to make it more of a final level, which I give them credit for that, even though they went a little overboard. But no, I think Sonic Frontiers has a lot of redeeming qualities. One of them is not the graphics, because the pop-in is terrible, but that's something else entirely. A lot of the mini-bosses are really good. The enemy designs are pretty cool. The combat's really cool. They added stuff like the spin dash and the drop dash. Like, no, it's a really fun game. I put like 100-something hours into it. I still plan to keep playing it, but... You know, I think the final part was like either rushed or just overdone. I just didn't like it. Even on the surface, some of those platforming challenges were fine, but like they needed more safety nets or checkpoints or something. Like, I'm fine with it being challenging, but like, it's to the point where like I'm repeating like 20 minutes a game just to get back to the same point. It was just exhausting. Like, but yeah, the main game is fine. Like, I stopped short of saying I love Sonic Frontiers, but I really like Sonic Frontiers. I do. I'll probably stream it again in the future, just like different parts of it. I give them credit for trying something new. You know, I'm always saying like, oh, why don't they try something new? And they did. And for the most part, I mean, it hit. You know, some parts missed, but it hit. For their first attempt at an open world Sonic game, I thought it was really good. You know, I'm only complaining about the final Horizon because that's the most recent thing we saw, but in general, I'm not going to change my mind on a game that I played a few years ago. Instead of popping in to simulate. Yeah, they actually do try to, like, explain it in the lore. They're like, oh, because you're in, like, this cybernetic world, you know, certain things just appear out of nowhere. There's actually a cutscene like that, and I'm like, yeah, it's not intentional, but they did make that cutscene to kind of, like, cover it up. Like, they basically were like, oh, okay. Like, let's make a cutscene so at least people can't say we didn't have, like, any explanation. But, like, I'd rather they just not do the explanation because it just comes off as, like, really patronizing. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, even with all the updates they did, like, and they did a lot of updates to the game. And even with all those updates, the poppin' never got better. Like, it almost got worse. Like, the final Horizon, like, entire towers pop in front of you. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's got to be a perfect game, but I mean, how do you release that in that state? Like, especially a Sonic game where, like, you have to have quick reactions and, like, stuff literally just, like, slowly fades in front of you. Like, not even fades, it just pops in. Like, it's just, it's so sloppy. If it was, like, once in a while, maybe, but it's, like, entire environments. And it's not like Sega's got no money, like, so, well, the creator could say what they want, but, I mean, first of all, if it's going to be a cybernetic world, because they have that in cyberspace where there's, like, stuff kind of phasing in and out, that's different, because that fades a little bit. Like, if you want to do that, then fine, do, like, a little cybernetic effect, kind of like an Astrobot when you, like, destroy a crate and it turns into pixels. Because you see them, every rail in the map is cluttered. I get that, but I don't know. It's not even just the rails, it's the freaking, like, yeah, that's what I mean. Make it a cybernetic effect or something like they do in Astrobot. Like, when you destroy a crate or something, it turns into pixels. Like, give me something, like, I don't buy that. I really don't. I think they ran out of time to, like, kind of fine-tune the game. And, yes, there is a cybernetic element to Sonic Frontiers, and actually the whole story doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I do not think they were sitting there going, hey, let's make the game really janky on purpose just to throw everyone off. Like, I don't think that was their goal. Because, I mean, by that logic, they could do the same thing in Shadow Generations, because that takes place in, like, kind of like a null space. They could do that same thing, but from what I've seen, at least in the previews, Shadow Generations has, like, no popping in any of the hub worlds or levels. So, that's kind of out the window. Because you could say the same thing. Shadow Generations has a bunch of trippy effects, but that doesn't mean stuff pops in. At least from what I've seen. And there are plenty of other 3D Sonic games that have no pop-in or very little. Fuck, even Dreamcast didn't have that much pop-in, and that was an era of pop-in. Like, you know, late 90s platformers had a ton of pop-in, but, like, Dreamcast games ran fairly smooth. Oh, there are some good times to be had, for sure. But yeah, they have a couple things like that, like in the story, like, oh, why is this rail just floating here? It's like, oh, well, it's actually your memory of rails or something. It's like, really? I do enjoy Pop-Tarts. Wait, have you seen the Seinfeld Pop-Tarts movie? Like, Jerry Seinfeld's actually in a movie about the inventing of Pop-Tarts. It's like not a real story. I mean, it's not the true story of how Pop-Tarts got invented, but it's just a fun movie. It's a stupid movie, but I don't know why we got on this topic. Probably because you said Pop-Tarts, but... Posters popping, hey-o! I like that. Toaster be popping off, yo. Ooh, oh no, I really thought I avoided that. Wait, why is like the animation like... Oh, okay, I'm like, what is happening here? Oh, second place, not too bad. Hey, not bad. Hey, yo. Jerry Seinfeld, alright, fine. You know what I find funny is, like, as soon as that, like, P. Diddy thing came out, like, the next day, there's, like, a Netflix or Hulu series, like, P. Diddy, the documentary. I'm like, really? This, like, just happened? Like, they freaking had, like, a show or, like, a series about it already. Pope is pimping. Hey, what's up, IDM Pod? I wasn't sure if you were still on. Hopefully you're, enjoying the show. Oh, we're going. Hey, yo. I gotta play as Mickey Mouse in the Disney game. I mean, we don't have to, but we're going to. Alright. I do enjoy Hooray. Jeez, the P. Diddy thing. Like, even I'm tired of it. Like, I mean, not that I'm somebody who gets into that stuff. There's like always these scandals about celebrities, like R. Kelly, P. Diddy, all these people, and I'm just kind of like, I just shrug at it. Like, yeah, it's whatever. He sent say it and said he would make an expose. I'm gonna say somebody had that thing ready because, like, as soon as that story came out, it was like P. Diddy, the real story. I'm like, damn, that was quick. Like, literally, the news just came out. John Asuka leaving. He doesn't miss arm day at the gym, does he? How is IDM Pod doing? That's a question for him. Ooh, ouch. Hey, yo. Whoa, watch out. Ooh, electricity. God damn it, that was shocking. Whoa, no! I don't think I remember this course, actually. I mean, I remember other courses in this vein. Watch out. Hey, what's going on, Mars? How you doing? You never know who's going to show up or win when they do. Watch out. Gotta go fast. I'm going at a decent speed right now. Gotta go at a moderate pace. Hey-o. Whoa, watch out. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, no! God damn it. Wait, is this already the final lap? Chopped liver again! Orange balls! Baked macaroni! Course of your life. Alright, I get it. A little racing reference there. You're playing a course. Wow, that was a short race. Oh, look how disappointed Mickey looks. Hey, oh, I really do have to be doing that. They mix up the tracks pretty good here. Even though, like, you don't get to vote on the tracks, they just kind of show up, like... It's pretty cool. There's not a lot of... Wow, alright. I don't even know how to read that one. Man, IDM Pod is really letting it rip today. Hey, yo. What a bizarre turn of events that was. Let's never say it again. Hey, yo! Mars answering it! Making it even worse. Alright. That's the thing that has to happen. All world racing expert. Goofy being all derpy. More derpiness right now. Herpy, derpy, Murphy.
I hope this is easier than flying a plane.
I do enjoy it. I hope this is easier than flying a plane. I mean, it likely is, but I don't want to speak for anybody in particular. Alright, here we go. Time to chill out. I will win this. Hey, yo, Billy Crystal. For hey, yo, does Nile use heal? I don't believe so, no. think you're thinking of Kingdom Hearts. Hey, yo. Whoa, watch out. Donald's just ducky, if you ask me. Hey, yo. More right now. Hey, she sucks. She's alright. Hard to understand, I'll give him that. Ooh, ice. Watch out. You would say I'm on thin ice. Ooh, that was weird. I'm not sure what good healing would do in a racing game, to be honest. Cash in some. Hey, yo! I mean, you can do it anyway. You don't need anyone's approval. I don't know where Rem is. I know she was on the stream. Might still be. I gotta say, Rem, other than like one reward, has been pretty quiet on the rewarding front. Don't ever give Donald any potions. I do enjoy not ever giving Donald any proverbial or actual potions. Hey, yo. Backseating. The backseating for a game I'm not even playing right now, but I do appreciate the tip because I'm not very good at Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, Halloween missed again. Get that fired off. What is with this fart pillow? We'll get that fired off right after this race. When we do, look out. It's gonna get all misty up in here. If this wasn't an online match, I would pause it. Hey, yo! I do enjoy guessing Rem's location. That it's apparently near a fart pool of some kind. That was what the fuck? Who's such a moron? That was me! It's like, cool story, bro. Still don't care. No. Shall be off. Oh, we're gonna have a great stream if we haven't already. We have. Ya polo.
Some practicing to do.
Get this fired off. Just like my birthday bashes. Is the pillow the one farting? Goofy, it was me! I farted. Oh, that's pretty misty.
Well, how do you like that?
I like it. It's not great, but I don't mind it. Alright, can I afford any of this bullshit? I really cannot. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Oh, damn it. It's so misty, I can't even see the select button. More, right now. Ooh, Jungle Run. Oh, it's not a Jungle Run. Jungle Ruins.
I volunteer to take the lead.
Like that.
I've read about this vehicle.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, it's going.
She needs to be driven.
This is
Hey, yo. Ooh, it's Mickey. It'll be an alright race. Find out right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Ouch. I don't know why this beat is reminding me like Space Jam. It's like dun 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 dun. Everybody gonna do it. Go to Space Jam in the jungle, which is where this level is. Yeah. Something, something, something in the Space Jam. Oh, good old Quad City DJs. That was me. More right now. Yeah, fun little stream, isn't it? Watch out, enemies. Enemies. I'm so used to saying that from other games. Enemies! No, just opponents. Ooh, some weird looking emote or something. Something's animating. I don't know what. Woo! Oh, what a rush that was. A rush of speed. Kind of speed that gets all stormy. Alright, time for Donald to get really, really pissed. That's a special ability. Ouch. Final lap! Oofa. Tell what his deal is. Watch out. Shield time. Watch out. Who's ready? All right. Hey, yo. Watch out again. Oofa. Everybody's Super Disney racing. Everybody's going as fast as they can. Because when you're Super Disney racing, then you know you really can. I just rhymed can with can. Where's the Halloween? I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I've got like a million Halloween lights behind me. I've got Halloween themed rewards. I don't know what to tell you here. Halloween is all around us right now. I find Halloween. Really, it's time to get high on Halloween. Ooh, that stuff. Over here, this shit. How I do enjoy the Halloween where the friends have made it along the way. Nice reference. Hey, yo. I do enjoy more right now. I mean, that was a pretty good use of that. Alright, that Alright, another pirate. A lot of pirates in this one. Ooh, Nitro. I do love all the sponsors they get. Ooh, Slinky Dog. Who knew Andy's Room had so many sponsors? Kind of weird green. Ouch! Kind of weird green there. Whoa! That was weird. This whole level's kind of weird. I don't remember like all these obstacles. Watch out! Man, that's frustrating. Oofa! Ooh, an explosion! Epic proportions, I might add. I do remember this part of the level. I don't like. I remember there's other Andy Room levels, but this one seems a little more complex. Maybe I don't know. Let's find out right now. It doesn't sound very Toy Story like. Some of the remixes work better than others. I really don't think Toy Story of all things needs like a techno remix, but sometimes it kind of works. Toy Story had a certain like charm to it that doesn't really need like hyper techno music to bring it to life. That's just my thought. Somebody who's a big Toy Story fan. I do enjoy, yeah! These are these weird little vortex things in the way. Bizarre, if you ask me. Ooh, more dancing things. Dancing things. Kinda weird, but they're dancing things. Ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. I didn't do so well there. Alright. Let's do my last race coming up here. Before we close things out, gonna do one more race. Oh, the special pack. Can't wait to not be able to buy that. It really is no, but except it's yes. But I know it's only been 2 hours and 5 minutes. Not a long time, but gotta cut it a little short here. But we're gonna do one more race. Should be pretty good. All right, final race coming up right now. Sonic Spinball. I mean, you're more than welcome to play Sonic Spinball. I'm pretty sure you have the game. It's available, like, everywhere. Alright, Mount Olympus is what it will be here.
Hey, this actually looks safe.
It's been a fun stream, though. I appreciate everyone tuning in. We had a lot of great people. A lot of great memories, a lot of fun. A lot of random comments from StratFax or IDM Pod. No, you won't go streaming right when he starts. Wait, what? Oh, what? Toaster's gonna stream now? I mean, he can. More right now. 3, 2, 1, go. I do enjoy this song. This kind of works with the techno beat. Like, I mean, I still prefer the original Hercules music, but I mean, this at least is kind of catchy, while still maintaining the melody. Like, I just don't think Toy Story needs a dubstep remix and you got a friend. Just call me old-fashioned, but my take on it anyway. How does the song work? There you go. Hey, I mean, there's a lot of stuff behind that as well. I mean, I'm not going to play Sonic Spinball, but Toaster's welcome to. You guys realize Sonic Spinball is like an hour-long game, maybe. Like, you can beat it pretty quick. There's only so much Sonic Spinball one can really play. I digress. Ooh, yeah. I do enjoy Bobby Spinball. Oh no! The joke really might have fallen flat. I'm not really sure, to be honest, what the part of the joke was, but. Something about Sonic Spinball, I don't know. Something about some lesbians or something.
Maybe I drove too cautiously.
Hey, yo. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, not bad. And that's the gospel too. I do enjoy you spin my Sonic right round like a spinball baby, round like a spinball baby. You spin my Sonic right round like a spinball baby, like a spinball baby. Bothered spinball, so random. Hey yo. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me here tonight, but it's been a great time. As always, I enjoy everybody's company. We had a lot of great people. Not surprising, though. We usually do. IDM Pod, Randy. So it was the one time you stream is not in the stream. I do enjoy. I mean, that really happened. That was freaking phenomenal. That was pretty great. All right, Sonic Spinball. Let's play it. And Toaster's not here. Nah, that was pretty great. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching tonight. It was another fun one. We will, of course, see you soon. But until then, stay chaotic. Blur the hell out.
Chaos.